Welcome back to the Orange Aces channel, everyone. Today we're back on the plasma deck, back on the ghost sleeve. We're going to see what we can get done today. Happy New Year to everyone. Not exactly sure when this video is going to go, and I think it's going to go on January 2nd, but Happy New Year. Hope everyone had some great time with family and friends. Thank you all so much for the support. 10,494 of you are subscribed. Quick shout out to all my members. Thank you to Sizzlin' Bacon, Spinling, Philippe, Zachary, Monica, Extendo, Matt, Peter, Papa Bless, JUNQ, Tool Studios, Kostika, Mib, Xenia, Dr. Jack, and Josie. Let's go ahead and get started. No idea what we're going to get done today. I kind of like just doing very random builds lately, and I think a lot of you like those as well. I think a 2 pair of 9s and 7s gets the job done barely right off the bat. Nothing's really going to change for the year. I posted that video that kind of just showcased the year that we had and everything that we've done. And yeah, everything's just going to pretty much stay the same. I'm going to make as many videos as I possibly can. And we're just going to keep on keeping on. Let's go ahead and play a full house here. Obviously not going to be keeping the Crafty Joker. We'll keep the mail-in rebate. Don't really have a direction yet, which is totally fine. Wraith isn't bad. Maybe I can just buy everything and use a Wraith here. Only $1. Okay, well, the tribe goes with the flushes. It's good for the start. Not necessarily what I need for the future. Let's go ahead and go for the spade flush. Maybe we're getting all of the 2s, it looks like, which is quite nice. So we'll go ahead and play the flush. That's going to be a pretty decent score, 6,000 right off the bat. But realistically, a ×2 isn't that interesting to me, so I'm not going to be playing with the tribe, I don't think, personally. We will see, though. You never know. You really never know. Let's go ahead and try and get another jack. Would have to get pretty lucky. I'm actually quite glad that we got that extra discard right off the bat. It helps find our hands much easier. That's 2,300 points without these 2 jokers, so we're doing just fine. Hanged Man, okay. What else do we get in our Arcana pack? Magician, you know I do like magicians. Only real cards that are standing out to me right now are 8s. Don't know if I really want to go for 8s today. We could do 3s. Maybe we'll do 3s. Maybe we'll do 3s and we'll get rid of these cards. You know, why not? We can go ahead and look for 3s, I suppose. I do face cards a lot, right? So I'm trying to not do them as much. We're getting rid of jacks again if we can find them, and then we will also look for a heart flush. I understand that I've already got rid of 1 heart, and that's slightly a mistake. There's a jack we can get rid of. 1 more heart will do the trick. Beautiful. This is like 6,000 or something like that. We knew that already, though. Yeah, 6,700 score. Not too bad. I still kind of want to go for 3s in the future, so maybe we can find a hack. I'll definitely take a temperance. I'm going to be using my discards, I think, so I'm not going to be taking that. Let's go ahead and get rid of some more cards. There was a hermit there, but I don't mind not taking it for the time being. I feel pretty strong at the moment. Clubs are debuffs, so we're not going to be looking for them. We're getting rid of 5s. And I do see a lot of diamonds here, so we'll go ahead and do diamonds. Unfortunately, that 5 was debuffed. I don't think we're really going to get much faceless joker value, if I'm being honest with you. But as long as we keep playing the flushes, we'll be okay for probably another ante or so, and then we're going to have to reevaluate ourselves here. I would like to get... Overstock's a good pickup. Would like to get just a little bit more jokers that help me out here. Sly and Duo work together just like Crafty and Tribe do. That's quite interesting. Probably not going to be using them, however. They're not the best jokers. Hanging Chad for sure. Maybe we pick this up, try and get a very good card. We'll take a blue seal, nothing else. Don't need a familiar, don't need a clown. Honestly, now I'm looking for those 3s that I made lucky. And I'm also looking for 2s. I had a 2 in that hand. I didn't even realize. Okay. Where are all of the 3s? Oh, it's faceless joker getting value. Okay, very interesting. Go ahead and send this off. This is not looking good for me, by the way. This is really not looking good for me. We're going to have to try and get like a 4 of a kind, I think. Or at least 3 of a kind. Okay, we can do 4 of a kind. And we can also level it up a little bit. If I was really worried, I would play this 4. Because it has the 50+ chips on it, and that would help us catapult us to the top. We didn't need to do that right off the bat. Strength for some more 2s into 3s. I don't mind that. Don't really like any of these cards. We'll take a Priestess, try and get lucky. We'll just sell it back. Don't really need that either. Another Magician? Not really interested. Honestly, I'm going to take a Judgment. We got a Sock and Buskin. Okay, so we're instantly... Bloodstone. It could be a Bloodstone game, too. We're instantly kind of punished. I mean, what would I get rid of the Bloodstone for? Maybe the Sock for the time being. I know that sounds weird, but we kind of got punished. There's more 3s that we can use. We'll go ahead and try and find everything else. Unfortunately, we were getting rid of 2s that hand, but got to make the 3s. There's all of the 3s again. I'll just go ahead and send this off. We would like a Sun card now. That's only 5,000 score. It's not very good, and unfortunately, now I don't get to play this card, which kind of sucks. I mean, what would I realistically want here? I don't know. We'll just play a pair. This probably gets us through. This is like 700-ish points. Yeah, 784. It's not the worst. We'll probably just sell this Mercury, if I'm being honest. Let's go ahead and sell it, make a little bit more money. Mime, very interesting. Buffoon pack, what do we got for us? Again, nothing here either. Okay, we're not looking the best here. We are not looking the best. The family definitely helps us out. Probably more so than the flush at this point. I could use an incantation. I think I might. It might be a very, very rare opportunity where I do. We'll do it right here. We do get 1-3, which isn't bad. That's kind of what I was hoping for. And then we can go ahead and get rid of a few of these cards. We're getting rid of 3s, unfortunately, but I'm probably not going to get rid of those. Discard 2 random cards. Okay, it is a 3, unfortunately. Well, that's okay. We got a decent amount of malt there, which actually helps out a ton. But this family is probably going to carry me, I think. We're getting rid of 3s. Yeah, I don't like that very much if we can find them. There's our 4 of a kind. Send it off. This should be enough, especially with that. Got a little bit of a Bloodstone hit there. All of a sudden, we're scoring 122,000. Thank you to the Bloodstone. Kind of need to find the Oops All 6s now as fast as humanly possible. We're going to sell this to buy the flash card to sell it. And we're going to, I guess we can just buy that. We'll be playing 3 of a kind, so that's not that bad at all. The plant, totally fine. We're getting rid of 2s. Beautiful. Thank you, mail-in rebate. Love to see that. Get rid of everything else as well. There's another 2. I don't want to play 5 of a kind. I think I'll focus on flush 5. And we'll go ahead and devil up that 4. And we go ahead and play this. This is our best hand. It's nice to see that this 3 has hearts on it. Helps us with Bloodstone a little bit. And as you can see, if Bloodstone doesn't trigger, we don't score as many points. Go ahead and level up the 4 of a kind again. Still looking for the Sun card. Another devil. We'll take it. Open up the Arcana pack as well. Now this is interesting. Do we go for the 4 or do we go for the 3 of hearts or do we go for the Hermit? I think we're going to go for the 3 of hearts. That might have been a mistake, but that's okay. There's a negative to-do list. I'm going to skip that. I don't think I need that. We're getting rid of queens. We'll try and keep all of the cards we possibly can in hand. That's not too bad. Look for that 4 if we can. One more discard here. We do not get the 4. Let's go ahead and devil up the Jack, I suppose. And then send off the 4 of a kind again. Get a little bit of Bloodstone value, but not that much. Still enough. Focusing on money here first. So far, so good. There's a Deja Vu, which helps us out a ton. Okay, we can go ahead and instantly throw it on that 3. I don't mind that. What else do we want? Let's just rip a wheel for fun. Didn't work. That's okay. Fool. Okay, so now we are we are punished for ripping that wheel, which is fine. Here's the plant. Plant doesn't bother me at all. We're getting rid of aces. Okay. There's another ace to get rid of. Mail-in rebate early on has been an absolute godsend. An absolute godsend. Let's try and get 4 of a kind without using that glass card. There we go. And we'll send it off again. This should be more than enough. Beautiful. 116,000 points. We're all good to go. All right. What else can we get? Another Wraith. Probably not going to grab that. We have a little bit of money. Maybe I could. I don't know if it's worth it or not. Temperance at 15. I think that's good enough to fool into another one. We'll take the money. I mean, I want to focus my bet. I haven't done a bloodstone run in a very, very long time. So I kind of want to make that happen. There's the sun card we need. Don't need a Michael right now. Glass Joker, no thank you. We'll take the Mars level up, even though I'm going to try and go for Flush 5. Don't want to spend too much more money here. Getting rid of Kings, not too bad. Keep all of the nice 3s, and then hopefully, I don't think we're going to be able... Well, if we find that one that we copied, we can do a Flush 5 right off the bat, and maybe I'll focus on that. You know what? Doesn't even matter. Let's go ahead. Look at this. Beautiful hand here. Flush 5 of 3s. Interesting combo, but you know what? That's just what I decided to do today. 588,000 score all of a sudden. And we go ahead and use the Flush 5 power up. And we are looking very, very strong. Can we get a level up again? Yes, we can. That's huge. That's plus 50 chips. Very, very important early on. Strength again. I mean, I guess we can strengthen up these. Maybe they'll become 3s in the future. But honestly, probably not. We'll take a talisman. And we'll go next. With the talisman, we'll probably make sure that we are putting it on a 3 and make sure we're copying it with the hanging Chad right off the bat. That's probably the goal. This is a pretty bad draw, I'm not going to lie. Extremely bad draw. Let's go ahead and play high card here. Maybe we get a little bit of luck with the money. We do not. Okay. I do want to keep this 4, though, in case we can get a Flush 5 unlocked here. This is a very, very bad hand. Extremely bad. Good thing we can go deep-ish into our deck. Okay. We have to find one more 3. We have 8 cards. We have 3 more 3s in the deck. Just find one more. Okay, beautiful. Not the Flush 5 we wanted, but we can go ahead and play 4 of a kind. Obviously, that barely wins, but it gets us through. Is that a triple plus 23? I'll have to review the footage. But that was insane. It was definitely a double plus 23. That's huge. That's so huge. We're at $111 all of a sudden. Holy smokes. I think that might have been a triple plus 23. And if it was, the odds of that are absolutely ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. There's just another red seal 3. Okay, thank you. And magician. Okay. Just looking for... I mean, honestly, I'm just looking for oops all 6s now, which can be a tough joker to find sometimes, not going to lie. No repeat hand types. Okay, so I'll have to be pretty careful about that. We're getting rid of 3s again. I don't like that idea. We'll make a little bit of money that way. Let's go ahead and do another discard. And again, good thing we have all of these hands and all of the discards. So this is a pair. We will not play that again. That's not a problem. Let's go ahead and play a high card. We don't have to play that again either. Let's go ahead and play another pair. Doesn't matter. Not going to score. And there is the Flush 5. Absolutely beautiful. We'll go ahead and put this one out first. What do we get here? Okay, no plus 23s that time, but that's okay. Plus 23s are just so incredibly satisfying. That's 3.5 million already. With an oops all 6s, we're absolutely laughing in this game. We're making money. We're getting good score lines. Things are good. And there's the hack. Beautiful. The hack comes into play. It's exactly what we needed. Dusk we can grab later. Not super interested in that right now. Another hand size forever. Okay. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're getting rid of 10s now. Not seeing any. Not seeing any. There's my 10s. Okay, now we just play the cards and we look for that Flush 5 and we look for that 4. It looks like we can get through our entire deck. We have the Flush 5, just looking for that 4 now. Don't win, please. Okay. Still looking for that 4. Playing a pair of 9s here. Can we find that 4? Yes, we can. We go ahead and send something like this off. Gonna be an absolute banger of a hand here. Even if the bloodstone didn't work, I think we would win regardless right now. That's 4 million score on Anti 6. We're very, very happy with that. We're putting a run together here, folks. We're putting a run together here. Diet Cola. I mean, I think it's time to get rid of mail-in rebate. We'll take the Diet Cola. Why not? Why not take it? We'll take the temperance. Might as well make the money. Open up the other pack as well. We can go ahead and strengthen up. This is technically a red 3, so that is not that bad. That is a future joker. It's a future joker. I don't want it right now. I mean, I had an open slot. I had an open slot. I forgot. Cryptid. Oh my goodness. Okay, things are happening here. Let's go ahead and look for that 4 first. And there it is. Beautiful. Cryptid you. We can go ahead and talisman you. And we send it off. We just sent it off. This is as good as it gets. We're copying the hack, which is totally fine. Absolutely beautiful score here. 16 million. We're scaling in multiple ways right now. We have an extra hand size for life, so we can use an ectoplasm with no problems at all. Another Diet Cola. There's really nothing I want to get rid of at this moment in time, so we're gonna have to wait for an ectoplasm to get another joker. I think is probably what we're going to do. Medium we can take. Why not? Why not play only one hand? A little bit scary, I'm not going to lie. But we do have 4 discards, so hopefully we can get there. So far, so good here. So far, so good. Not so amazing. Okay, we did get our flush 5, especially with this death card. Send something like this off, and we go ahead and go to the moon. So we need oops all 6s, and just for the fun of it, we'll want a lucky cat, just because lucky cat is literally the cornerstone of this YouTube channel. Lucky cat videos have been obviously my best performing ever, and I just love that joker to death. It's just very, very fun. Reroll glut, and obviously oops all 6s just goes right with it. Pick up the sun card. Transform more 3s if we can find it. I mean, we'll turn one of these into, it's not a red seal, I wish it was, but we'll turn one of them into it. Doesn't really matter. Since we're making a little bit of money, we look for that oops all 6s. We look for that lucky cat. There was a showman there. We're not at the point where we could really use a showman just yet. The heart boss is problematic if we end up running into it right away. That is definitely problematic for us. Let's go ahead and do something like this. Send this off. Want to make the most amount of money as possible. Getting those plus 20s would help a lot. There was one of them. Beautiful. And it looks like bloodstone is actually working. That was actually a crazy amount of hits for it. 592 million. We're clearly ahead of the game here. But again, one bad boss blind could really throw us in shambles here. Let's go ahead and get rid of a few more cards. Down to 49. Talisman we'll take for more money. Why not? Let's go ahead and just look for those jokers that we need. Leveling up plush 5 when we can. We got a run on our hands here, folks. We got an absolute run on our hands. This one is looking good. We still have a lot of junk in the deck, though, that we want to get rid of. A ton of junk. Talisman you. Go one more. Okay, send it off. We get this blue seal a lot, which is very, very nice. We have 5 hands as well. We can definitely go through our entire deck when we need to, but we don't need to obviously right now. We got all the utility in our hand, and there's the dispersion. Okay, so that was 30 million, and our last hand was 592 million. So this little guy right here can cause some major problems. Can cause some major problems. Honestly, I value cutting 2 cards instead of turning one more 3. Personally, let's just open this up. It wasn't worth it, but I decided to try and go for it. Immolate is a beautiful card to have. Wraith, I'm probably not going to grab. One more. We go next. Decrease the level of the played poker hand. Kind of sucks. I'm going to wait for a better Immolate. I don't want to really get rid of any of our 3s if I don't have to, just because we have a limited amount of them, although it doesn't look like it's showing to be that way. We do decrease the flush 5 here, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and make as much money as we possibly can here. It's getting a little bit late to get a lucky cat, but you never say never. It's not bad. I would really appreciate an ectoplasm here. Really appreciate an ectoplasm. I might skip for a negative joker. We have 6 hands. That is kind of crazy. Forces 1 card to be selected. Not worried about that. I'll take another hanged man. We'll get rid of as many cards as we possibly can. Oh, an aura. I think we have to take that instead of the hangman. I think it's worth more. That was bad. That was bad. I kind of got a little bit lazy with it. That's okay. We will survive. Oh, I was really, really hoping it was polychrome. Send this off. We're not going to be getting flush 5 levels anymore, which is very, very unfortunate for us, but that's okay. Let's just make as much money as we possibly can with these gold seals while we still can use them. We're doing good, and we don't even have an oops all 6s. We're doing very good. We don't even have an oops all 6s. This is a very powerful run. The family can go. We'll just take a hermit because we know it's $20. The family can go. Maybe it can go for a gift card. Gift card is very, very valuable to us for temperances in the future. Another hermit, okay. Don't mind if I do. So far, we've only made money this hand anyways. There's another idol. I still don't think I'm ready for it. It'll come back around. It'll come back around. I'm confident that it will. We'll spend a lot of money here. We still have only spent $20. Okay, we've still only spent about $20. Okay, we've still only spent about $20. Negative faceless? Sure. Why not? Why not? Let's go next. I mean, if I'm going to be discarding like that, I might as well get some faceless value. Let's go ahead and sun up all of these cards. Get rid of them for the time being. We get more faceless value? Sure. And we go ahead and send it off again. Let's just make our money back. Absolutely beautiful. Even if bloodstone didn't hit, I wouldn't be extremely worried about our score. It would have to hit a very, very minimal amount for us to be in some big problems. I mean, 150k to 17 million. We're good for a couple antes. This boss blind is fine. We already knew that. Trading card's an interesting one. It's definitely pretty good. I think we will take it over the gift card. The gift card got its value. We go trading card for a little bit. We make our deck a little bit better. Temperance seat, look at Temperance already at $31. Beautiful. We'll buy a medium. Why not? Gift card is back. An ectoplasm would just be chef's kiss. Pareidolia is interesting. I think we're going to skip it for now. Definitely want the strength. I guess we'll take it over everything else. You know what? That's actually the perfect card to get rid of, and I'm not even gonna lie. That is the perfect card to get rid of. Select a 2, please. Select a 2, please. Not what I wanted. Really not what I wanted. Oh my goodness. This probably just wins. It probably just wins. Let's go ahead and do this just in case. This probably just wins with a little bit of bloodstone luck. With just a little bit of bloodstone luck. It's looking like it is going to win. Yeah. Obviously, there was a low end, but as you can see, the high end is much, much higher. Let's go endless. We got to work out our deck a little bit more. Still have 40 cards in it. Maybe we can do some work in these Arcana packs here. That is good enough for me. Shouldn't have done that. That is a mistake. Let's go ahead and do this again and then open up the next one. Death card. Okay. Definitely something we can use. Beautiful. Okay, we're still kind of stuck with these. Still looking for the oops all 6s. I mean, eventually we're going to need that card. Showman is popping up left and right. I think we got to get rid of trading card for it. I really do. There's another death card. Let's get rid of the sun instead. And I mean, Showman is just one of my favorite jokers ever. We can get another hack. We can get another brainstorm. We can get a lot of good things from it. So let's just go ahead and focus on that just a little bit more. Try and find all of those 2s in our deck. They're somewhere. They're somewhere. There's one. That's good enough. I'd say it's good enough to do this as well. We'll try and get polychrome in the future. So we go ahead and send something like this off. And as you can see, that first 3 alone was enough to get us through. Beautiful. Now, I should mention, it doesn't matter if I put that red seal first. I should definitely put it second. That is a little bit of less optimal play on my behalf there, so I apologize. There'll be a few people in the comment section, there always is, that like to talk about how bad I play. But you know what? I play for fun. We should check the boss blind. We're going to be okay with that. How many red 2s do we have? Just 1. Still worth picking up the strength. Okay. That's a really good combo. That's a good immolate. That's a good immolate. I don't care what anyone says. That was a good immolate. We'll take a hermit. I mean, we have a bunch of these bad cards. Just a ton of these. Where's that good 3? Did I? Oh no, I still have it. Let's say, did I accidentally get rid of that good 3? There it is. Let's go ahead and encrypted that one. And then it doesn't really matter what we play. We send this off, making the most amount of money with Hanging Chad here. Beautiful. Although it's probably better. No, not without Oops All Sixes. If Oops All Sixes came into play, it's probably better to just play the red seal to get the extra money potentially. But if we can't find Oops All Sixes, then that's its own problem. So I'm just thinking here with Showman, what would I get rid of? I'd get rid of the Hanging Chad, but then where do I fit Oops All Sixes into this equation? I guess I would get rid of the Showman. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. There's a hermit. $400. There it is. Goodbye, Chad. Hello, dice. I mean, no, we're not going to buy it because we have Showman. If we could get another dice, I would be happy. And then an ectoplasm, and then a lucky cat, and then we're off to the races. That's kind of my goal now in this game. So our scoring, as you're about to see, is going to go absolutely nuclear here now. I'm just looking for something else to do this on, but that's okay. Send this off. We are absolutely guaranteed bloodstone now, so it's going to hit 18 times. Getting rid of Chad, you know, maybe it wasn't the absolute best play because it's a re-trigger joker. Well, that's okay. In the future, I'd rather have like another hack anyways, or another bloodstone. So we'll be okay. Another Oops All Sixes is just for me. It's just for fun. And we could use like 2 ectoplasms and all of those things. Another deja vu, sure. I mean, we're using Showman. Not that we absolutely need it, but we have it just for fun. Get rid of all of that. Get rid of all of that. I'm looking for a blank 3 that I can put this deja vu on. And eventually we'll get rid of all of you. There's the blank 3. Might as well make a few more of these. This would be our best scoring hand. It would be our absolute best scoring hand. We have 20 re-triggers on this bloodstone right now. And I think copying bloodstone would score us a lot more as well. But this just goes to show you that you can work with almost any single card in this game. When someone left a comment the other day that said they really like, because of my experience on this game, they like to see how I can, you know, seemingly work with any card that's displayed to me and have a good run with it. And that's just what I'm showcasing today. Keep in mind, folks, 99% of the time, I will say 95% of the time, we'll take the second bloodstone, by the way, I do all of these videos in one take. And that may seem crazy to you, but I do. Idol will come back. I'm convinced Idol will come back. We need an ectoplasm. We haven't seen one this entire game. But I do all of these videos in one take. Now that might seem absolutely crazy to you, but I do. I mean, yes, there's obviously some videos that you don't see, and I don't publish because I didn't win. And it's very far and few in between. So it only takes me like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how far these runs go, to produce a video for you. And then obviously make the thumbnail and stuff. But I mean, with a little bit of experience in this game and a little bit of luck and a little bit of it, we're on E17 now just because we got that second bloodstone. That's crazy. You can do a lot in this game with any setup. Like, I had no idea what I was going to do today. I decided to go double bloodstone, apparently, and we just made it work. We just forced us into this build. We gave what the game gave to us, and we went with it. Can I get an ectoplasm, please? I mean, we'll take a trance. Not that I really need it, but we'll take it. Spades are debuffed. I got to keep an eye on the boss blinds because we can still easily lose because of the boss blinds, and we're going to have problems with that. I'm going to need, like, a lucky cat very, very fast. Kind of sucks. I'm going to say I was going to just play this, and I will just play this just because it's going to give us more money. That was a plus 23 again, by the way. Like I said, maybe because we have oops now, it's better to wait for the money. I don't know. I don't know the exact math on that. I know the expected value of every single magician card is like 1.1 or something like that. So having an oops all sixes would double it to 2.2. So it's still probably better. I guess, to do, I don't know what I'm even trying to say, to do the gold seal. Someone do the math on it. What makes more sense, the red seal with an expected value or the gold seals? I don't know. Gift card has really showed up a lot, but can we get an ectoplasm? I should be holding on to these. There's idle again, by the way. Can we get an ectoplasm? We'll take a deja vu over something over here. I should definitely be holding on to these a little bit more. We'll just get rid of the gold seal, so I don't even have to think about that question anymore, to be honest with you. Definitely want to tower up things as well for the eventual idol that we get here. One more. Okay, send it off. This is a fun run. This is a really, really fun run. If we can get an ectoplasm, make a couple of these negative, get a few more jokers like a lucky cat and things like that, we're going to be having a grand old time. We're going to be having a grand old time. And we have a lot of time to work with unless the boss blind hurts us. Flush 5 sets money to 0. We can definitely play like 4 of a kind and not even worry about it. Not even worry about it. Give me an ectoplasm game. That's an interesting joker. It's going to have to be sell bloodstone for that. And I think this makes us more money anyways. It lowers the score a little bit, but it makes us more money in the future. But, I mean, eventually bloodstone will get replaced for idol, right? So we got to think about that as well. Let's do something like this. I really want an ectoplasm. I've been saying that a lot already. Well, that's okay. So something like this gets us more triggers, less bloodstone hits, but more triggers, so more expected value from the magician cards, which realistically makes us more money overall. This is a very bad example. We're not making any money at all. We're scoring significantly less, but we only need to score 1.6 million to do that, to win right now, so that's totally fine. Totally fine. Let's keep converting cards to our deck, because eventually that idol's coming. We'll make more money with this hermit as well. Hangman is honestly our best card right now. Get rid of 2. Beautiful. Level up the flush 5 as much as we can. Doesn't really matter that much at this point anymore. Should be taking like tower cards as well. $32 is nice. Hold the spectrals so we can find that eventual ectoplasm, please. There's another 30 bucks. Beautiful. There it is. It is the mudstone. That's probably the worst hit. I'm not going to lie, because eventually we would want to get rid of the bloodstone. I mean, we're not going to be using dusk right now. Seltzer's good hit. We're not going to be using dusk right now, though. Flush 5 sets our money to 0. Okay. Well, looks like we're not playing flush 5 then. Tower it is. Send off the 4 of a kind. It's going to be way more than enough score here. We can do another ectoplasm. Still have 6 cards in our hand. We could find blank voucher and antimatter and be totally fine as well. This scores more than enough points for us. Easily at 22 billion. And we're doing good here. We got 8 jokers right now. Pretty crazy to see. We will look for another ectoplasm. I'm absolutely down. Strength. Beautiful. Another 3 of hearts. That's good to see. I'll hold on to that because I want to wait for another ecto if we can get lucky with it. Okay, let's go next. We spent a lot of money there. Not ideal, but that's okay. That is okay. It doesn't really matter. I should have just got rid of this 3. There's really nothing else I'm looking for. I'm just looking to win the game. Just looking to win the game. Obviously, this is enough. This is in the billions again. I really wish this didn't hit I wish it hit the blueprint or brainstorm. I guess even dice in the future is something that I don't necessarily need. I would take a lucky cat now. Haven't seen one of them in a while. Haven't seen one of them this entire game. $38 temperance. That is nice. Unless I skipped over it, I definitely haven't seen a lucky cat. Unless I skipped over it. I don't normally skip over it, though. I don't normally skip over it, that's for sure. Hanging Chad was a decent pickup. Not as good as Seltzer right now. Hanging Chad again. We're getting a little bit unlucky with the cards. I mean, it took us a long time to find this. Oops. It's weird to say that we're getting unlucky with a run such as this, but It just feels that way. It just feels that way right now. Get rid of you. Go like this, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Send off the flush 5. Make a little bit of money. Again, I don't know if this is better or worse. You'll have to let me know if the expected value is better in the comment section. Someone smarter than me needs to figure that out. Someone smarter than me needs to figure that out. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. E13. Still looking for another ecto. Then we'll have to make sure we get rid of the seltzer before we do that. And also just a few other pieces to the puzzle here. I feel like we're making enough money that we're searching through this pretty well. Let's go next. That may have felt pretty weird to you, but that's okay. Let's cut these. Do a little bit of discarding here. Don't need you. Send it off. We can start speeding this up a little bit. The video is already 35 minutes. I did not realize that. I've just been having fun. That's the cool thing about Balatro is I honestly don't get bored doing like different builds like this because I try and switch it up every single day. Obviously, I do a lot of face card shenanigans, but I try and do something refreshing every single day, even if I've done it before. And it's cool just to see how you can maneuver through builds like this. Oy vey. Okay. Thank you. We have to sell the seltzer now. And of course it hit those two, which is fine for this run, but ultimately probably the worst hit overall, which is okay. It's totally fine. We'll take the family for now. How about that lucky cat? Can I get the lucky cat now? That would be nice. Seltzer comes back into play. Okay. Beautiful. So we get the seltzer back. I did not need to sell that. I just realized I have... What am I doing? I have another Joker slot. Why did I even sell that? Whatever. Whatever. If the sun comes up, problem. We could skip this. We could skip this, get another negative. That could be fun. What if it landed on a negative lucky cat? That would be extremely, extremely fun. Probably won't, but if it did, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I'm definitely looking for like another showman now. Definitely looking for like another showman now. Something like that. There's a few jokers I'm looking for. It's good to have a few targets. We can pretty much pick up anything at this point, though. I don't know why I'm not. There, we'll pick up that. Aura, for sure, to try and get polychrome. Oh, I was going to skip. Give me polychrome? Okay. Unfortunate. Send it off. We'll go ahead and speed it up a little bit because we know that this is totally, totally fine. This little ×3 on the end is going to help us out absolutely nothing, but that's okay. E14, we're copying very unoptimally right now. Totally fine with me. There it is. My pride and glory. There she be. Okay. If I play 2, it doesn't win. If I play 3, it doesn't win. Good to know. Good to know. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes wins. 1, 2. Never wins. We grind it out. We grind the lucky cat out. We grind the lucky cat out as much as we possibly can. 2.5x already. We grind it out. Send it off again. It's not going to win. Beautiful. Beautiful. Send it off again. Send it off again. It's already at 5.5x. That is absolutely perfect. That is absolutely perfect. One more time. We should still have lots of 3s to work with. Don't want to get too carried away. And that just won. Okay. 6.75x already. We can take Observatory, I suppose. Not that we really need it, but we can take it. Now I'm looking for like a showman into like another blueprint or something like that. That's probably what I'm looking for. Seltzer's going to go away very, very fast. And you know what? We'll take the risk on the Invis Joker. We'll take the risk on the Invis Joker. I don't mind that at all. Go ahead and play another 2. 7.75x. Not a problem at all. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of this. Send this off. 9.25x. Here's the thing. You don't need to do what I'm doing. You definitely don't need the lucky cat in this run. But I'm just having fun with it, okay? I'm just having fun with it. 11x already. Send it off again. 12.2x. was going to say, I'm not too worried about the cards we have remaining in our deck. We got lots of 3s to go around. We'll probably just play something like this. This wins. We send it off. We go forth. Absolutely beautiful. 13.5x. We'll see what this Invis Joker gives us. If it gives us something good, amazing. If it gives us something bad, oh well. Don't even know why I'm holding on to this anymore. We don't need to. So let's not do that. I guess ideally we're looking for Idol. Guess we're looking for Idol again. Not just yet. I mean, we haven't solved our deck completely. But in the future, we're looking for Idol. $44 Temperance now. Beautiful. Don't need a DNA. Definitely don't need more cards, that's for sure. Cryptid. I mean, I just said I don't need more cards, but I'm always down to take a Cryptid. Always down. Should be holding on to these to Tarot Block. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever. I don't really mind. Does 3 win now? No, it doesn't. We can grind that out a little bit. Sometimes it does, though. Or it gets very, very close. So 2 hands would win. Let's go ahead and do it again. That was a plus money there. That sounded nice. 16.25x now. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and do it again. I have a feeling that if this went really, really good, it would win. We'd have to hit every single time, probably. Which, very, very unlikely to happen. Let's go ahead and do it again. Should still have more than enough 3s. We're able to do this a little bit. We're able to grind it out. Oh, okay. Well, we had definitely a high roll there. Okay. Let's get rid of Faceless. It's the only one I really don't want it to copy. It hits another blueprint. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. No discards for me. Okay. You know what? Let's just go ahead and play these 3s. Speed it up a little bit here. And I should have known that 4 of a kind was going to win. I should have known. That is totally fine. Let's get another discard. 5 hands. 5 discards. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff here. Okay. Okay. Let's focus on 3 at a time. Let's just grind this out. Let's grind this Lucky Cat out. We'll have to speed things up a little bit. What a good way to start off the new year here with a beautiful, beautiful Lucky Cat run, hey? What a beautiful way. We're not even copying optimally here at all. Not whatsoever. Literally whatsoever we're not copying optimally. That's fine. That's fine. We're at 28x already. That's pretty exciting. One more hand. 30x. Here we go. Start off the new year with a beautiful, beautiful Lucky Cat game. My favorite, my absolute favorite game, or favorite jokers in this lineup right here. This is E16. Just had to make sure that it's going to win. Flush 5 is still definitely the play here. That was a lot of money. We are grinding out a lot of money here. $600. And then if we want, we can copy the bloodstone. And it's going to make a big difference when we do that. Let's go ahead and make another one of you. Don't really need the money, I should say right now. Focus on maybe getting an idol. Let's go ahead and get rid of the bad 3s as well. Cryptid to make more, sure. What would I get rid of for an idol? We'll hold on to you. It's our hand size 6. This goes -3. That is not good enough. Let's go ahead and do something like this and send it off. I don't know if we could ever use this. We'd have to get to hand size 8, which means we would need 2 more vouchers. If we look at our vouchers, don't have any hand size vouchers, so it is possible for us to do that. Not sure that's something that we would do. Don't win. Okay. Let's say please don't win. Send it off again. Send it off again. Beautiful, beautiful run here. Beautiful. Okay, we still got quite a bit of cards that we don't want. Still got quite a bit of cards that we don't want. We got a lot of 3s, so we can definitely boost up this Lucky Cat as much as possible. And who doesn't love that? Send this off. Again, this should be like E16, E17, yeah. That is going to win. I got scared because the text wasn't yellow there. Normally the text is yellow when you're going to win. So that was a little bit worrisome. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. I guess just cards to cut. Cut more cards in our deck, like deaths and hangmans and stuff like that. We're not finding any, and that's too much money. Base, chips, and malt are halved. Okay, I don't think that realistically matters at all for what we're doing. Because we have the exponential malt, I don't think that is a problem whatsoever. Send it off. We probably could have played a red seal here. Again, we're at the point where it doesn't really matter. 49x Lucky Cat already. Beautiful. Send it off again. That times 50 is helping more than you think it is. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Okay, we use our discards now. Might as well do one more. Don't need you. This still wins, no problem. So we go ahead and send it off. 57.5x. We're doing it, folks. Another, imagine just 2 oops all 6s, you know? Just imagine 2 of them. That would be obviously ideal. We're going to say goodbye to the ectoplasm. I don't think that dream is happening. I don't think we can take the soul card. Haven't had a soul in a very, very long time. Don't think we can take it, though. I guess we just skip this. What else do we got? We got a couple bad cards still that I want to focus on getting rid of. Put you down. I don't want you to accidentally get sold. Let's look for a death. Should have taken that Ares. Doesn't really matter to me. There's the head. Okay, so you know what? This is the beauty of the Lucky Cat. We might still be fine. We can play 4 of these now. Because we have the Lucky Cat, we might still be fine. I don't know the exact math on it. I don't know the exact math on it. But we are going to have to find something. We are going to have to find something probably in order for us to get through this A-okay. Got to make sure we still have a lot of these 3s too. Because we are grinding this cat quite a bit. Okay, I'm confident we have enough. 65x cat. It's making us money. Okay, this does win. I'm confident that it's going to do it. The score, the calculated score tells me it is. I would have played a little bit more careful, but I've played this game enough. I'm allowed to use the calculator because I want to. A lot of you, some of you think it's cheating. Yes and no, right? Yes and no. Depends how you want to play the game, right? Let's go next. Okay, let's cut these. Play this. Got to make this cat as big as possible. And then what we're going to do is, like, for example, what if that scores E18 for a high card? Okay? So I'm thinking with the flush 5, and that's E23, I'm thinking we might be able to get away with just playing the cat. I'm hoping so anyways. I'm hoping so anyways. Because if not, we're going to have major, major problems. Or the run's just going to be over. And that's totally fine too. It's totally fine if that's the case. I don't know what I'll get rid of. I don't know what we can possibly do. Negative luchador maybe. That's highly unlikely though. The negative luchador. Very, very highly unlikely. Definitely not something that I would think that would happen regularly. Okay, this is still going to win. Beautiful. Times 86 Lucky Cat now. So we went up significantly. We're just going to have to pray that that's enough. I mean, I'm confident with that high card that it would be. Let's take the Hanged Man. I don't think I'm going to spend all of my money. That sounds like a really bad idea. But I don't think I am. And I think I'm just going to trust that we did the right thing with the Lucky Cat and be okay with this. I'll spend down a little bit. I mean, imagine we found a negative luchador for the save. But I'm not selling anything for a luchador, that's for sure. I don't think so anyways. I don't think I can afford to sell anything. We'll take the temperance. We'll go down to $1,000 bucks. But I'm thinking the cat hopefully is going to be enough for us. And then we're really, really okay. Don't need anything there. That's another times 4. I don't think that's good enough. Keep going down. One more roll. We did get a negative. Technically, that does something. And we just got to hope that this is enough. I'm going to play it in normal speed, and we're just going to see for ourselves. E18, baby. Let's go. And that's why you use the Lucky Cat. That's why you use the Lucky Cat. Beautiful work. Absolutely beautiful work. Calculated to the max. Calculated to the max. That was absolutely perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's cut those. Let's speed life up again here. We're going to get to a 100x Lucky Cat for sure. Obviously, the bloodstone and things are doing a lot more than everything else. Well, that's okay. That's okay. That's why you do it. We have multiple ways to score E18. That's pretty cool. We used, what, 4 of our jokers to score E18? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And we're able to perfectly, just perfectly level up this cat as much as we want. It feels really, really good. We still have enough 3s in our deck. We've maneuvered this quite well. We've maneuvered this very, very well. And this is going to be an hour-long video, which is kind of crazy, but whatever. Okay, now we have to do some figuring out. I think if we did something like this, that, oh yeah, yeah. And we got a 100x Lucky Cat already. Look at that beautiful thing. But now that we're copying the bloodstone a little bit more, as you can see, we're totally, totally fine. And then all I got to do is move that back. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. At this point, geez, I really don't know what to look for. I have no idea. I think we just continue focusing on this cat, hoping for some better vouchers. All cards are okay. Will we sell the Wily Joker? Doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and speed this up as much as we can, because this video is getting quite long. 106x cat, 109x cat. I mean, we've had better ones before. 112x cat. We've had better ones before, but that's okay. Go ahead and do something like that. Beautiful. E28. That was at 128x speed, by the way. Take the death. Ectoplasm is taunting me. I would love to take it, but there's just no way I can right now. We never really did do the idol. Our deck is still not fixed, which is kind of wild. Kind of wild that it's not. We don't win with 5 now, right? So we can do a couple 5-handers. I think it's still better, more effective to do 4. We don't have that many cards. Speed this up. There's a card to get rid of. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and do 4 again. And let's do 4 again. 124x cat. And let's do 4 again. I'm confident. Beautiful. Get rid of you. Don't need you. And just move you here. Perfect. E28. All right. Finally fix our deck perfect. We need E25. We need E25. Is this the last remaining card? No, it's not. There's a jack in here. Okay, put the hack back. Let's go ahead and try and find that jack and get rid of it. Let's go ahead and try and find that jack and get rid of it. Let's go ahead and try and find that jack and get rid of it. 1, 2, 3. We have enough. Let's go ahead and try and find that jack and get rid of it. You gotta be joking. There's 2 cards left. One is a 3, one is a jack. Oh, baby, this might have been a mistake. This might have been a mistake. This was a mistake. Hold on. I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens if we go back to the main menu here. I'm not sure. Okay. We don't get rid of all of the cards yet because we want to stay alive. That was a little bit cheaty. A lot of you tell me to save scum sometimes, and we're going to do it this time. We're going to do it this time. I got to be a little bit more careful. We can do it again here. We'll find... Well, there it is. There it is. Okay, all is well in the world. Send it off. Let's go ahead and boost up this cat as much as we can. We'll only play 4 of a time instead, just because we know we can. This is absolute super speed, by the way. Absolutely mental super speed. Go ahead and do something like this. It's E29. 160 X cat, folks. I said that I wouldn't do this all the time or again. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done it. It's been fun. 2 and 7 cards are drawn face down. And it doesn't matter, right? As long as it's not stones. As long as it's not stones, it doesn't matter. 167 X cat. None of these are stones. Beautiful. Go ahead and do this. 173 X cat. E29. We get the paintbrush. We get the spectral pack. We get the ectoplasm. We have 7 hand size. Goes down to 4. We can't do it, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we cannot do it. If we find idle, there's a chance, maybe. We would have to maybe get rid of a cat. Or a blueprint and a brainstorm. But we'll spend down, because why not? E31, we can't do anything else. We'll have to spend down. I don't know if idle is better than the cat. I don't know. It is by itself. It for sure is. So we'll hurt everyone's feelings, and if we find idle, we'll get rid of the cat, which, I mean, would be the ultimate sacrifice in this game. Just the ultimate sacrifice. That's if we find it again, right? We found it multiple times in this game. We'd have to find it again right now. Very, very soon. Unfortunately, I can't use... Well, 4 of a kind, I could use ectoplasm. I'll consider using ectoplasm if we find another one and an idol. I should have held on to that. Darn it. We'll hold on. We'll start holding on to you in case we can find one. Okay, things are getting interesting. Give me the ecto, or give me the idol now. Give me the idol, and I still don't even know if it's enough. Take you for fun. You cost me money, but it is what it is. You're not an uncommon, though. And you don't do actually anything. If we can find the idol... I mean, it's looking very grim right now, right? Maybe another seltzer is better? Probably not. I mean, yeah, definitely probably not. It's going to have to be idol or bust. I'm thinking. We have a few more rolls here. Not looking great. 78, that's it. I can't do it. So we'll use the idol for fun, or we'll use that for fun. We can use blackboard, I guess. Not that it does a single thing for us. And we only have 4 cards. So let's make the cat as big as possible. And that's the game, folks. But we made it pretty far. Ante-18 with a run like this. Very exciting. Got rid of the stone card at the end. Okay. What could have we done with this? Best score would be E24. I don't know if idle would have made it that much better. Probably, actually. It would have made it that much better. 10 jokers. 184x Lucky Cat, which actually came in clutch against the head. Let's go ahead and play it at normal speed. Thank you all so much for watching. What a great video. What a way to start the new year. I mean, starting how we left off. Look at this. I'm even wearing my Orange Aces Oops All Sixes tee. If you want to check it out, links in the description down below. I got a few designs. Go ahead and check them out. And we lost. E29 was our best hand. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Happy New Year's, everyone. I will see you in the next video for some more Balatro gameplay. Have a good day. Take care. Goodbye.